Boys Season 5, Episode 1 2 review. Let's get right into this. So Episode 1 is titled 15 Inches of Sheer Dynamite, and Episode 2 is titled Teenage Kicks. And let me just say this. So the people who had already seen these episodes, they said that Episode 1 was pretty much, or from what I've seen, that Episode 1 was better. Like, far better. Honestly, I don't know. I really enjoyed Episode 2. I think I enjoyed it probably more than Episode 1, to be honest. I will say, though, and spoiler warning, but yeah, I'm going to say spoiler right now, the big one, but at the ending of Episode 1 is spectacular, I can't lie. And this isn't going to be like a Stranger Things type thing. No. They make it very clear, and I mean, this was to be expected. I mean, I predicted the Episode 1 we see a major death, and yeah, we did. We saw A-Train die, and it's kind of like, it was sad, but then I'm like, we were kind of convinced in the previous season, right, that he was going to also get slimed up. But regardless, it was sad because he was trying to do the right thing. So he died a hero at least, which is like, I guess the full circle moment. Because he went from being one of the villains to then a hero, and then he dies a hero, right? So, I mean, his arc is fully completed. But yeah, Homelander, man, just what a psycho. What a psycho. He literally kills A-Train, and you see him crying and everything, and then you fast forward, and you see him doing like inside the church, right? And then after the whole ceremony, he's then talking to A-Train, who's in his casket, and is saying, like, I didn't want to do this, essentially, but you left me no choice. So yeah, I thought that whole bit was good. And also that new character, I don't know what the character's name is, but the kind of like the preacher character. Right now, I'm really liking that character. Well, we'll see. Apparently, the character has a lot of importance in the season. We'll see. And I guess fast forwarding to Episode 2, I mean, my favorite character is Soldier Boy, so that's probably one of the big reasons why I enjoy Episode 2 more than 1, which is kind of crazy, even though the action is technically like less, or like not as, grandiose per se. But yeah, we see Homelander literally unleash Soldier Boy, and he kind of was using him as bait, but also at the same time, you can tell he has feelings for Soldier Boy even at the end of the episode when he thinks that his dad is dead. You know what I mean? And then it turns out no, he's not. And I'm not surprised. Then again, it kind of went back to the reviews, which kind of did spoil some things, that Soldier Boy has like a lot of screen time in the season. So it's like I wasn't really surprised about that. I knew he's gonna stay alive. And I will say though, like there is some stuff in Episode 2, you get the whole thing with what was the person, the character's name, the Supe's name, Rockhard or whatever. They got crazy, and then especially that moment when they're playing the volcano stuff, and then he starts going crazy. Yeah, and on top of that, the way he's communicating, it's very, yeah. I'm just not gonna say anything. It's crazy. It just reminded me of something. And then also, what else was there? I mean, Hughie's is getting absolutely bullied. Like, what is he gonna do against Butcher? Like, realistically, what is he gonna do against Butcher? And I will say this, in Episode 1, the action, like, even the whole sequence of where A-Train is getting chased by Homelander, I really like it. I love that part, to be honest. And it's also another fitting thing to end A-Train's like story in the show, is that the way that series opened, right? We know that he was the one who killed Hughie's girlfriend, and that's kind of like the way the show starts and everything. But then the way he dies is because he moves out the way. He avoids pretty much running into someone, killing them. So I thought that was a nice little touch there too. And like, even in the first episode, there was like at the whatever you want to call it, the detainment camp, concentration camp, whatever you want to call it. There was familiar faces there. We saw Love Sausage. That's like another cool little, I guess, nod to the previous seasons. And even there was some references, I think in Episode 1 to, and maybe Episode 2, towards Gen V, like loosely, because they did literally like name drop Thomas Goldolkin. And then like Sister Sage, like what she was doing with him. And then what else? Yeah, like the action. I think the action's pretty good. And like, there's some like another crazy moment in these 2 episodes was in episode 1 when they get the movie dude, the script dude, to use his crazy powers to just dig a tunnel under. Like, dude, really, we just saw this dude's cheeks, typical boys fashion though. So it's like it's not really like crazy surprising anymore, but still. And then he's like just going crazy, just letting it all out through his backside. Yeah, I know, sounds crazy. I'm even talking about this. What else was there? I mean, the whole. Oh, I'll say this. I didn't expect. I don't know. For some reason, I thought the boys were low key kind of cooked. I thought there was gonna be some plot armor, but no, they just had like a really big brain plan to that pretty much. I didn't see it coming. I don't know how I didn't see it coming, so it kind of caught me off guard. But the whole thing with the virus was never actually in that container to begin with. It was all bait. That's what it was, and I was kind of surprised about that. I didn't see that coming. And then in the end, it pays off because then they trap Soldier Boy, one of the like one of the people, like that new faction, whatever it's called. I think it's the teenage one, right? Teenage Kicks, right? And who else? And then that rock hard dude, whatever. And then you see their faces just like kind of melting, but at the same time also like I don't know what to call it, but their faces getting like just changed and stuff because the virus. And they figure out that yeah, it actually does work on Supe's own. And even then, yeah, I mean that was, I like that bit as well. And I'm trying to think what else. I mean, episode 2 did have a lot of stuff where I feel like the character stuff was better in episode 2 compared to episode 1, but that's just me. And I mean, going back to episode 1, when you see A-Train, even though he said he wasn't gonna, help them, when A-Train said he wasn't gonna help, Starlight and Kimiko, whatever, he then ultimately shows up, and yeah, that was the kind of the beginning of the end. I knew, especially when I saw him kind of get hit by Homelander. I'm like, yeah, this is a wrap. This is a wrap here. And I will say, even like I really, the little bit between Noir and Deep, that's also goated. Like when they're doing the podcast. Yeah, we all know those podcasts that they're making fun of in real life. What else is there? What else? I mean, Soldier Boy, because he's alive, we know he's going to cause chaos now. But in what way? We'll see, because we still haven't seen Jared or Misha. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. I don't know what episode that's going to be in. Maybe the next, episode 3 or episode 4, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, it's interesting. Just the whole moral dilemma about saving 10,000 people or saving, billions. It's interesting because yeah, like not all Supes are bad, but just the way things are going, it's complicated. That's really what it is. And like, I'll say this: the big reveal at the way they start the first episode off is just revealing that the OG video recording, right? Queen May was in there too when she was like begging Homelander to help save at least some of those people. But you see them in the video, right, when they're all the people are begging him, and then he's like, nah, he just lets them die, and it got leaked, and of course, in typical boys fashion, I'm like, yeah, they're gonna definitely say this is like AI or something, and yeah, they say it's like deep fake AI, and I'm like, yeah, that's good, that's clever, and yeah, like the Starlighters, what they're doing there. I'll say Ashley's actually another like Ashley is just a commonly like every season commonly good character. And this season though, she's having even bigger of a role. So yeah, that was good. What else? What else was there? I think that's about it. I mean, I can't lie. I can't lie. I think Hughie's cooked. I don't know why. I just think Hughie's cooked. That's just my gut feeling. If I were to guess the next major character from The Boys that dies, I think it's Hughie. I honestly think it's Hughie. But we'll see. Because like it could be anyone. That's the thing. Like they set the precedent in the first episode that could be anyone. So now we're always gonna be on the edge, thinking, oh, it could be someone. And yeah, who knows? The Deep definitely seems like another option. Yeah, definitely one of those two, to be honest. And like I wasn't getting tricked. I'm like, okay, they're definitely not killing. When they set the whole plot up in the episode 1, that it was that Homelander's pretty much gonna just kill Hughie, Mother's Milk, and Frenchie. I'm like, yeah, that's definitely not happening. Like obviously it's bait, but I'm like, even then, it's still not happening. Like, come on. And then instead we get A-Train, so I'm like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. But after this, it's kind of free game. And what else? I think that's about it. I mean, obviously, like these. I'll say this these episodes, or especially episode 1, felt more like the first like 3 seasons of The Boys compared to the 4th season, because the 4th season was I say like that was noticeably different compared to the first 3 seasons of The Boys. So if you like those, I think you'll like these 2 episodes. And like Anthony Starr, like his acting as always just goated. Yeah, like the action episode. If you're looking for action and stuff, like the big set pieces, whatever, yeah, go watch. Like episode 1 will probably be for you. But if you're interested in more of I guess there is more goof. I'd say there's probably more goofiness in episode 2, and also more character centric stuff in episode 2. That you might like episode 2 more then. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed it. Looking forward to next week. We'll see how this goes. Now we're on the edge. We never know what's gonna happen. Yeah, really enjoyed these first 2 episodes. Anyways, let me think down below with The Boys season 5. Have you seen the first 2 episodes? Are you going to? And if you have, what do you think? Anyways, let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one. Peace.